Hi, how's it going? This is a very sad day. As a person who used to play the 360 a lot and a little bit of the Xbox One when it first came out, it is sad to see Xbox kind of go down this treacherous path. I am here with Flaming Phoenix
Hi.
and my beautiful guy Mario Fan 188. And we're here to mourn the death of a company, a household name, a place that used to have Cheeto dust in the hands of every kid who used to play Halo and Mountain Dew as the sugar high.
It
We're
goes
here to say
Dorito.
goodbye to Xbox.
Buy Xbox.
Bye,
Okay, bye.
Xbox.
All right, let's end this shit.
And we end the video right there.
Yeah, we just ended there. So if you guys don't know what's been going on as of recently, Xbox has not only been increasing their prices to like the fucking brim with I don't know why they doing this, but they also, you know, have said that they have lost the console war against PlayStation. They're also getting their fucking systems pulled from like most retail stores because the prices are too high and they're not really moving the shelves. So we might actually be seeing the end of a whole company, and it's just sad, man. Phoenix Mario, any thoughts about this?
I mean,
All I'm
I
saying is, like, for the Xbox Series X, the 2 terabyte console, they're selling that for like 800. At that point, you might as well save for a PC.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Mhm.
fucking kill yourself.
It's been to a point where, like, like they're making the Nintendo Switch 2 worth buying more
It
than the
looks like a
Xbox.
bundle. It actually looks like a bundle.
it's
That's
a
a steal right now.
damn good deal.
Mhm.
Nah, but I don't feel too bad for Xbox because it's a lot of it, at least from my perspective, is self-inflicted rather than like anything that they couldn't that they not that they couldn't, but like they could have avoided.
Yeah, I agree, man. I feel like it's been written on the walls for like a lot of years, but I feel like they just keep cementing themselves as like the fumblers of bags.
I
And
wouldn't personally. Sorry, go ahead.
no, that's it. What were you about to say?
I mean, I was gonna say personally, like, I'm not like an Xbox diehard fan that I'm gonna die on this hill. Like, I just happen to like be an Xbox player. I it was just simple as that. But it's just really sad seeing a console that I grew up playing for quite a bit just like fumbling its own bag, like exactly what you said.
Yeah, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, 360 era, even though it had so many flaws, was probably like Xbox at its peak. Like they was beating PlayStation for a long time. I ain't gonna lie. That system was goated. But every single system after that has just been a subtle decline, bro. I remember when Connect pulled up, I was like, yeah, it's GG's for Xbox, bro. I knew it was over. Like nobody was playing that shit, man. It was,
Throwback
and
Thursday Connect.
that is a fucking throwback to this. I ain't gonna lie.
So I'm probably like the one person who never used the Connect. What exactly was it? Because from what I've seen, was it like a camera that kind of worked to use motion controls or something?
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
it was a
Pretty
worse
much.
version of the Wii.
Like everything else that tried to be the Wii.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It was bad. I ain't gonna lie. I think
I think
that.
one of the popular uses was for like Sonic Riders,
Oh God.
and that had terrible controls. Because anybody in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the only way you can play Sonic Riders was through the Xbox 360 Connect. But again, someone in the comments can correct me. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. And I feel like there's another aspect of this that's not being talked about, or actually, it's being talked about a lot, but not enough. I feel like this the newer system that Xbox has, the Series X or whatever, just don't really have games like that, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like they were so busy trying to get every single game from Steam and PlayStation and all that that they just completely forgot to make any good games. And again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen any hype on Xbox games for a really long time. Other than like I guess you might be able to say like Assassin's Creed, but like nobody really was playing that for real.
I don't think that's an exclusive.
Yeah, it's not even an exclusive, bro. Again, this is a better point. They don't even have exclusives.
Mario, if anyone, you'd probably know if they have or what exclusives the Xbox has.
Off the top of my head, obviously Halo is like the most popular exclusive that they own. Their like most popular IP. But as for like different ones, I'm looking right now. They have As Dusk Falls, The Ascent, which I heard was really good. Everworld, Fable. Fable's a really big popular one.
Yeah,
And
I never
yeah,
heard about the new. Did they drop a new one?
as far as I'm aware, no, not to my knowledge.
'Cause I'm about to say Fable is like its peak era Xbox, I think.
One of their most underrated exclusives, Sunset Overdrive, one of my favorite games, is pretty good, but a one good game does not make a good console. Obviously, they own the properties to Forza.
Oh yeah, Forza. Oh,
Forza.
Gears of War.
Gears of War. I was trying to find the name for it, but yeah, Gears of War is another IP that they own.
Yeah.
And obviously, they try and make the Xbox worth buying justifiably because of Game Pass. But even as of recent times, because of the increase of price for Game Pass, it doesn't really feel as worth it to purchase Game Pass anymore with the price increase. I believe it used to be $20. I can search up right now.
It went from 20 to 30. And was that per month?
It was per month.
Yeah, that's insane.
$30 per month is crazy. Ain't gonna lie. And then they're trying to make it free, but you have to have ads during the game, which is
I don't see how they actually believe that that's gonna work.
that gotta be a joke, right?
It has to be. Did you
not
hear that
real.
they were planning on limiting like playtime, like per day, per month? I think it was. It's
The moment I'm playing COD and then I get a want to break from the ads, bro, I'm fucking throwing my PC out the window. I ain't gonna lie. I'm throwing my shit out the window. And they said it was gonna be like 2 minutes of unskippable ads or something like that.
Which is actually insane. Like, imagine like you're playing Dark Souls or something like that. Captain, I know you play a bit of like Souls games, right? But like, imagine in your shoes, right? You're just like trying to beat this final boss, and then like you end up getting killed for like the 50th, 100th time, and then as you die, right? You see the "you died" kind of screen. You get hit with a whopper, 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 whopper.
I'll do you one better. Imagine
Yeah.
you're in the middle of the most, like the last final battle of whatever game you playing. In the
Uh-huh.
middle of gameplay, you just get hit with like a fucking Ross ad, bro. You,
Oh, fucking
wow, you
Ross.
get like one of those fucking hentai ads in the middle of your game,
It's something you find on fucking YouTube.
bro.
YouTube,
get
fix your ads.
some AI generated shit, bro. That's a topic for another
Some
day,
schlock.
bro.
That's a topic for another day.
That's a topic for another day.
What will we put that as?
YouTube has an ad problem or something. I don't know.
Yeah, some shit like I
I
think
feel like we've talked about this, no?
We've
Nah, it's an
discussed
idea.
making a video on it. We never made it.
Okay.
yeah, it's been in there for like months, bro. I mean,
But I'm
for
looking
a
at
month.
I'm looking at the perks of like Game Pass, and it does have some perks to it, like in-game rewards or like exclusive like items that like might be under lock from like extra DLC for like certain items, exclusive discounts. I think I've talked about this before with you guys in real life, where like I was able to purchase one of my favorite games of all time, Dead Space, for like $5, and like they think the original game was like selling for like 20 or 40, something like that. Really good deals. Free trials for like services, so like whenever like the new and latest COD comes out, or like a new release for like a new game like Silksong, obviously you get to get quick access to that without having to purchase like the new game.
I'm still just thinking about like in the middle of like the like an Elden Ring boss, and you're fighting like the most difficult boss on the game, and then in the middle of it, because again, like a lot of games you can't really pause. So
Yeah.
you just fucking hear some random random ass AI slop to some, if you're in a car accident, don't go to a lawyer. Go to this AI bot. I'm just like, bro, fucking kill me, bro. You go straight back into the game and you fucking die instantly, bro. It's like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. And I get it, it's free though. Like I completely understand it, but
It's free, but like if it's gonna be a free tier, you have to be like desperate to play video games if you're gonna be putting up with ads like that.
I'm gonna be honest. At that point, just fucking pirate the game, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you need to watch ads, dude, just pirate the game. And I am not advocating that. Like allegedly, I'm saying pirate the game, but I'm saying like if you really need to play the game that bad, don't do that, please. And at this point, if gaming is gonna be a streaming service, or if Xbox is turning it into a streaming service, like what is the point of gaming? I ain't gonna lie. Like we don't own. They already said that we don't own games. They're also trying to make it a streaming service. Like, is everything gonna be a streaming service? Is gonna be PlayStation Plus now? It's gonna be Nintendo Plus? Like
I mean, the only way, like, people have said this before, and it's gonna sound like, I don't know if it's gonna sound preachy or something, but just like they always say, like, oh, you know, like if you don't want it, then don't buy it. And you know, we're kind of seeing that with Game Pass, how everybody mass canceled so much that they crashed the site. Like they, at least in terms of like streaming, I don't know if it'll make a difference, but at least in terms of price, it's making, you know, it's making a point.
Although I'm not talking like Twitch streaming. I'm talking about like Netflix.
Oh, that's different. It's different. I mean,
It's still
it's still the same.
It's a streaming service, brother.
It's still the same concept. When was the last time we had like a mass cancellation of a streaming service?
Netflix just recently,
Only Netflix.
for reasons that are fucking dumb. Like we're not canceling subscriptions because the prices are getting high. We're canceling because we don't
No, the most
agree with the
recent,
idea.
Password sharing?
the most recent one I can think of is like Disney Plus subscriptions for like when they fired Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
That was like the most recent that we can think of.
Nah, just recently the never mind. This is gonna get political, but technically on Netflix, it was like some kid shows that were talking about topics that right wing people didn't really like. So then they started canceling the Netflix for that. It had like a major dip in stock prices. It was like a whole thing for a couple weeks, which I don't know if that's gonna stand because Netflix is the juggernaut. But you know, eh.
They also in debt.
Yeah, that too.
All right, just double checking.
Wait, who's in that? Netflix? Yeah.
Yeah, like a shit ton.
From what I heard,
They have been
streaming
for a long
services
time,
aren't
man.
like super profitable. So like that they kind of have to a certain extent, they have to raise their prices.
Or just hit us with a shit ton of ads, which
I mean, they're doing
this
that
is
too.
again, this is a whole other video for a whole other day. We're not talking about stream services right now.
Let's pivot
I
back
was
to
gonna say, like,
let's pivot
we're
back
getting
to
off topic.
shitting on Xbox.
Yeah, let's go back to shitting on Xbox. Yeah, Xbox. has just been on board, just saying a bunch of dumb shit, and everybody has rightfully been saying like, "Hey, this is really dumb," and I'm kind of happy that they're getting a what's in it that they're getting their comeuppance, kind of. I'm not
Actually,
gonna lie. Yeah, I
yeah.
honestly, like, I'm gonna just be quiet because I think I've said my piece with the Microsoft thing.
Okay, I actually have one more thing I want to mention before. Well, not mention. I just have a question before we're done recording here. Do you guys think that the actually, hold on. How do I phrase this right?
If you need to, just take a moment just so you.
No, I'm just trying to think of how to
Right.
word this right.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, you good, bro?
Actually,
We're
no.
not in any rush.
No, I was gonna ask if like, do you think like the price hikes as much as they have been are necessary, or do you think they're just using like tariffs as an excuse to charge more? But it's, I don't know. Well, I mean, it depends on your answers, whether or not it's like gonna it'll make the video or not.
It's $1 billion company.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah, this is a stupid question.
Yeah.
I
I'm not saying your
I
question is
mean,
stupid, but like the answer is pretty bright that like they would uh, try and make an excuse. I'm not saying that your question is stupid.
See, the thing is though is that I know it's like a stupid question, but it's more the answer because like, yeah, obviously they're also taking advantage of it, but also because they know that the situation is Xbox is in, why would they intentionally sabotage themselves by making their products more expensive? But that's like
A lot of the
something.
time, like the consumer will buy it regardless. We've literally seen this with Nintendo, like how high priced their console is, and like the prices they have set for the Nintendo Switch too. The only issue is their thing is high priced because they have good exclusives, and also it's a portable console. The difference here is that consoles are supposed to be made for casual gamers that don't spend much money for games to be played casually. 800 for a 2 terabyte console is kind of pushing it. At that point, you might as well get a PC.
I mean, I think this question is way more on the broader side because I feel like literally everything in the entertainment for the past, I want to say after COVID, has just doubled in price. And like games has been the most inflated when it comes to the cost of making games, when it comes to how much time it takes to make games. So there is an argument to be made that maybe more expensive things does make more sense. The problem is that the performance is not improving. The quality of the product is not improving that much. It's like a minuscule amount. That's the only reason why I had so much slack for Nintendo when they did the huge jump, is because they did the slightest bit of maintenance on their system and then called it a different system. That's what makes me mad, because you're doubling the price while also giving us slightly more or what we were supposed to have in the first place. That's all I'm saying. Also, Xbox putting the prices up is fucking crazy because it's a game that, I mean, it's a game system that's been old. That's been old. It's like 2-3 years. There's no difference in the system. It's not a new system. It's not a new product. So yeah, I think it's bullshit.
Yeah, I think the Xbox Series X came out around 5 years ago.
Yeah, the PS5, the Xbox Series, they were like what 2020 because you couldn't get your hands on either of them for like a year or two.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
it's
that's
kind of
all.
crazy.
That is fucking insane though. I ain't gonna lie.
Like uppricing a console that is 5 years old.
And literally doing nothing with any IPs that you own is crazy. Like insane. That's mad.
For 5 years.
5 whole years.
Remember when consoles used
I
to
mean,
go
someone
down
in
in
the comments
price?
can probably correct us again. Like, be like, "Oh well, Super Duck Wizard got a sequel." Like, ain't nobody heard about that, little bro.
They be dropping anime games like fucking Pegasus Ultra 27. Like, bro, I didn't even know 27 of those bitches was out. Put that shit back in the shelf, bro. I don't want this fucking turn-based RPG, bro. I'm good. Give me a game. Actually, wait, didn't they made an exposition
Expedition
30?
33?
Yeah, yeah.
That was an indie game.
They can't do anything.
It's kind of rare to find Xbox pull a W.
Oh no, they're the ones who made the Oblivion remake, weren't they?
It's a remake,
made-
bro.
Yeah, but it wasn't as expensive. So that counts for something.
We're giving brownie points for them to do the bare minimum.
That is
Good
brownie
shit, bro.
points. Like making
Yeah.
a good like remake for like a cheap price is like, you know, almost the bare minimum for not doing anything for 5 years with your new console and then
That's-
uprising everything.
That's like being like, listen, he beats me, but he hugs me after. Like, bro, shut the fuck up.
That'd be like if I were to murder an entire family, but then I tell the cops, yeah, but I didn't leave a mess though.
Yeah, like I cleaned it up.
I cleaned it up. You gotta give me props for that.
Bro, doesn't it smell nice? It was way dirtier in this house when I first murdered them, I swear. Like, bro, come on, man.
It's like if you were to go to Thanksgiving and like clog up someone's fucking toilet, but like, you know, at least I brought the green bean casserole, you know?
Nah, but I know a plumber. Head ass. Hey, listen. If you're a person who is consuming these things, are you rocking with Xbox? Let us know in the comments. Does Microsoft have a chance? Maybe they're doing a big brain strat that we just don't know about. You know, they also have a new console, a new handheld that is competing with Steam Deck and fucking Switch. So maybe we might see something different with them, but I don't know.
For $1,000, I don't think so.
It's fucking insane. Just buy a PC. If you buy that for $1,000, fucking kill yourself. Just buy the Steam Deck. It's cheaper.
I heard it can't even do 60 FPS. I could be wrong. Someone fact check me.
Yeah, I saw a short about it, and there's a lot of shortcomings. They only really recommended it if you were traveling a ridiculous amount. But like, if you're just like, you know, if you want a handheld, it's not the optimal choice at all.
If you want a good handheld, just buy a Switch.
If
Can't
you
play
want
Steam.
If you want a computer, just buy the Steam Deck, and then you know you can also just it's a computer. You just allegedly pirate Nintendo games.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I'm
We're
just
joking.
saying.
We're joking.
Yeah, we're super joking. Like, I am not telling you to look online and see how to, jailbreak anything. I'm also not telling you to cancel all your subscriptions and just watch stuff on like movie 1, 2, 3 or anything like that. Allegedly, like, don't pirate movies
You
or TV
definitely
shows.
shouldn't pirate anything, but if you are going to it, you definitely should not do it with extreme prejudice.
Yes. You also shouldn't use a VPN so they can't track you. You shouldn't use a ad blocker because you should watch every single ad that comes up. You love Whoppers.
You start hypnotizing, be like, you love Whoppers. Unironically, now I want a Whopper.
Jesus Christ, see, we've lost you.
We got sidetracked a lot this video. Rip Xbox, rip bozos, you will not be missed, at least by me.
Damn, dude.
Halo's on Steam now, so fuck you. You really have nothing anymore.
Actually, no. The one good thing they got out of losing the console war is that they got Helldivers 2. Not even play Helldivers 2, but good for them.
I mean,
But
yeah, but if you play
PlayStation,
no, not anymore. That's been a thing.
I thought it was like originally a Sony game, but
No, they made it a Sony game, but then like they switched it out.
yeah, that's dumb as fuck. But you know they got it. They got it, bro. Oh wait, like, subscribe. Let us know what type of videos you would like to see next. We're gonna be doing a lot of different stuff essentially next year, probably.
Hopefully.
Let us know if you want us to you know what? I'm not gonna spoil the surprise. But you know, we got some things coming up, and it's gonna be cool. Make sure to follow my beautiful man's Flaming Phoenix on all platforms. Also Mario Fan on all platforms. But so you know, just make sure you do that. And we love and appreciate you guys. And we'll see you next time a system gets fucking demolished. Bye bye.